just even more.
Well, it's an interesting ground. The pitch is right over on one side, so you've got a very big boundary out towards the new hotel area, and to where the Arctic Monkey stage is. It's quite a short boundary. But this is going to be some matchup. Shaheen Afridi is not slow, and if that wicket's got a bit of pace into it, this could be fireworks with Phil Sultan, Luke Wells. They will not hold back, that is for sure.
No, I suspect not. They will give it plenty at the top, won't they? Wells and Salt. Shaheen Afridi is going to bowl the first over of the match. He's some signing, isn't he?
Yes, that's what's brilliant. I mean, that's what we need in this game. You know, players like this coming in. Obviously, you got Salt, who's just been over to the IPL as well. This is why the crowds, they want to come and watch this kind of cricket in the sunshine here at Old Trafford. So, yeah, I'm really excited.
Got a slip in place. I've got Luke Wells on strike, and as the music starts to fade down, we'll get this second T20 underway. Can lightning follow thunder? I didn't mean that. I wasn't scripted. Is Afridi in and balls. It's driven away. Oh, over the top of cover. Just about. I mean, it was flashed firmly by Salt. Bang up and over extra cover for 4 runs.
That's a typical Salt shot. It was up there, and he's not going to hold back if it's in his half. He just throws his hands at it. With the extra pace of Shaheen, just managed to get it over the top of cover there, who is quite a tall chap. I don't know who's standing at cover there.
I think it's Lyndon James.
Lyndon James, is it? Yeah, he's quite tall.
I think that it was almost kind of beyond his fingers before he jumped up, wasn't it? It was absolutely hammered away. Pretty emphatic start to the match. Afridi bowls again. That's guided down to third man by Salt for a single. I was going to say thick egg, but I've been a bit cruel.
Well, no, I think that was definitely an off drive there.
Yes.
After it had gone down to third man, the batsman just makes it look like, definitely meant to go down there, that's for sure. I'd love to say I never did that.
Salt moves on to 5, and as indeed the Lancashire Lightning. It's got Afridi bowling from the Brian Statham end. Luke Wells on strike for the first time. Ground is filling up beautifully, and they sold in excess of 10,000 tickets prior to a ball being bowled. Obviously, you got your walk-ups as well, which you can have. Afridi to Wells. Oh, that loops away towards the onside, and a rather startled-looking Luke Wells peers rather nervously back down the pitch.
He's having a good look at the wicket. He's not quite sure whether that was a bit of swing. Got stuck on the wicket a little bit, but he was definitely through the shot sooner than he expected, and got a thick leading edge that just dropped, thankfully, in the middle of nowhere.
This pitch is the same pitch that was used for the women's game earlier on today. And Afridi's into Wells. It's full length, and that squirts down to third man. That is definitely an edge. A pass first slip down to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, and that was definitely some swing there from Shaheen. Beautiful away swing, really full, giving a good chance to swing. And all Wells could do was a thick edge, and if there'd been 2 slips, that would have been comfortably taken by second slip.
I think he's only been in the country a couple of days. Shaheen Afridi kind of joined up with his teammates back end of last week. That's what these guys do now, isn't it? They're going to fly in, play a bit, fly out. Afridi to Wells. Oh, he's swinging and missing. And the ball again shapes away past Wells into the gloves of the keeper. It's an absolute beauty from Afridi.
He doesn't quite know what happened there. He thought he might have LBW or bowled or anything. A beautiful delivery, a little bit of shape. Just must have missed the top of off stump by a whisker.
I think he was appealing for a little caught behind. Well, that's not going to happen. Appeal for LBW, that's not happened. Are the bails still on? Went for pretty much the whole lot there. It was a lovely ball from Afridi. Final ball of the first over. Wells on 4. And Lancashire Lightning at 9 without loss. Afridi, left arm over balls to Wells. It's pushed up towards mid-on. And they'll get through for a single. Alex Hales at mid-on for the Notts Outlaws. Stops the ball, but doesn't stop the run. And that's the first search for a breakthrough. They've gone back to Afridi. Over number 5. Luke Wells on strike. Here comes Afridi running in from the Statham end. That's defenders just jabbing the ball back down the pitch. It bounces beyond the reach of the bowler. Alex Hales comes up to complete the fielding. They get through for one. It's Lancashire to 50.
Yeah, brilliant start by Lancashire here. And I'm sure Mulaney and Knotts would love to get a wicket here, just to try and just peg them back a little bit.
50 from 25 balls.
Looking very confident out there, the Lancashire, the batsmen have a swagger.
They do, don't they? There is a touch of the swagger about it. Which I suppose you've got to have. T20 cricket, can't be shy, can you, I guess? Afridi to Salt. Just drops it to square leg. And shuffles through for a quick single. Moves on to 17. Score moves on to 51 with that loss. Just a little thing like that is, I think playing here is important, isn't it? I mean, sixes and fours are great, and that's what the crowd come to see. In terms of developing and building an innings, just a little turn to square leg through for one, perfect.
Absolutely, minimise the dots, and also, especially at Old Trafford, turning ones into twos with the big boundaries, key to success.
Wells waiting, something tall in the crease. Back of length delivery, up and over point. It's going to be four more, flashed away by Luke Wells. Those big long arms of his came into the fore then. Gets himself 4 runs up and over point.
And it's gone into the hotel, it looks like it. So I'm not sure they planned for that, but that was a beautiful shot. Just waiting. Afridi, pretty much a free hit there. Short, wide, sat up. Said, please hit me.
And we need the magic box of balls, the all-important box of balls, I think. Oh, no, we found it. Excellent. It's disappeared underneath the kind of the metal fence. I think they had to stop the ball going where it went.
Design flaw. Yes. I think that 3-foot gap underneath it is probably
that's the issue with it, isn't it? Yeah. 55 without loss. Here's Afridi. Full ball to Wells. That's a proper delivery, that wasn't it? Yorker from Afridi. Wells digs it out, keeps the ball out, crucially from a Lancashire Lightning point of view.
Yeah, and that is typical of the way that 2020 has gone now. You'd never think of going Yorker, in the power play. You always used to talk about being aggressive and hitting a length hard and putting pressure on the batsman, but nowadays, Yorker is a must ball.
2 left at the 5th over. Afridi in forward as Wells, just squeezes the ball away off the front foot up towards backward point, and there is no run. 55 without loss. Afridi on a ball 2 overs after this. Presumably they want to keep him back for at least 1 towards the end, but Stephen Mulaney may be forced to turn back to Afridi. Be just a little earlier than what he would have otherwise thought. Into Wells, handsome looking drive, but straight into the ring of fielders on the offside, and can't get it past Lyndon James, a tall figure of Lyndon James. So Afridi comes back into the attack. He's going to bowl 2 of these final 3 overs. To Daryl Mitchell, just flicked off the hip, a little uppishly, but safe enough. The leg side fielder all back on the rope. So Mitchell moves on to 51 not out, 167 for 3, as you can hear. Stephen Moore is back alongside me. What do you reckon, 200 kind of minimum?
Yeah, these two are strutting their stuff. Now, it'll be interesting this because Shaheen will want to hit the wicket here. He's got a bit of extra pace, but both these batsmen are looking set, and that's a short leg side boundary. So, I don't know if I need to move my car or not.
Possibly, yeah. Afridi balls to Livingston, that's squirted out towards long on and gone. Alex Hales comes up from the boundary. Afridi celebrates his first wicket for the Notts Outlaws. Liam Livingston's work with the bat is done for the night. Caught by Hales at long on. And Lancashire Lightning lose their 4th wicket, 167 for 4.
Oh, that's quality bowling there by Afridi. Shaheen there just pushing the ball across Livingston, expecting him to bring it back in and hit the deck hard, but he just pushed it across him. Good length, tightened him up, and all he could do was chip it down long on's throat. Fantastic bowling, and the end to what looked like it was going to be an explosive finish for Livingston.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you watch these guys, as Kate was making the point that Finch Kate said it's a bit of a frustrating, seems like a frustrating night for Liam Livingston, couldn't quite seem to get going, but I think these guys just back themselves just too hard. At some point it'll come. And at some point I'll get one to smoke out the ground.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, form is temporary and class is permanent. But yeah, the way that you guys strut themselves around the 2020 ground now, even if they are being a bit scratchy, I can tell you, inside they are absolutely confident that all it takes is one out the middle and it's a different game.
1-6-7 for 4. So De Grandon is the new batter. Afridi in, has flashed off the pads down toward deep back with square leg. There's a race on here. Dive comes in, and the ball's flicked back. The run 3 in the end. Colin Munro does ever so well to save in the end. Well, it's turned out to be 1 run, but it could be crucial for his team. Looked like that might beat the dive of Munro, but did ever so well to flick it back. 170 for 4. That's got the 2 New Zealanders out in the middle for Lancashire Lightning, the 2 Kiwis there, the Lancashire's 2 overseas signings, Mitchell and De Grandon. Got Afridi tearing his way in. Bowls to Mitchell, who flicks it up towards mid-wicket, up and over, and caught, no, put down in the crowd. 6 for Mitchell, 176 for 4. It's a ridiculous shot off Afridi.
It's just a nonchalant flick. I mean, 90 mile an hour into the pads, and all he's done is just flick it with his bottom hand, and it sails into where the stands will be for the Ashes, or the stage for the Arctic Monkeys. Beautiful shot. The spectator who's dropped that is now getting ribbed by his mates, and he looks distraught.
He does. He looks bunted. Yeah. Lovely, great follow through from Mitchell, wasn't it? Little flurry of the bat. As if he almost encouraging the ball up and over the rope. Afridi balls again, hit high, back over his head. This is 6 more with a bit of VAT on it. Successive 6s for Mitchell off Afridi. 1 out towards deep mid-wicket, 1 over long on, 182 for 4.
If the one before was a nonchalant flick, that was a disdainful smash back over his head there. It wasn't a bad delivery, really. Maybe a little bit too full on length, but he just smashed it back over his head.
63 from 30, Daryl Mitchell. 5 6s and 3 4s in that. Afridi balls again. Turns him round and he defends back down the pitch, and a rather grumpy fast bowler picks it up and says that De Grandon, get back in your crease, as he mocks shy at the stumps from Afridi. Scorecard 8 away from getting it up to 200. So Afridi to Mitchell, and he's stepping across the stumps and scooping the ball, maybe all the way for 6. It has. I think he bounced on top of the rope. It's 6 off the first Afridi delivery, ramped over short fine leg, down towards the boundary for 6. It takes Mitchell on to 77.
Not just ramped, but I mean, he's ramped that from almost a wide on the offside. You know, Afridi's tried to spear that in, making it almost impossible for him to hit anywhere other than to the long boundary in the offside, and somehow he's managed to scoop it over fine leg.
198 for 4. Afridi in, balls, and he stepped right across the stumps and tries to flick it over the keeper again. The umpire signals are wide. Outlaws are saying, well, hang on, the batter's gone right across. It's gone past off stump. And Stephen Mullany just asking the question about that. The umpire explaining it. Of course, when the batter moves, the wide lines move with them. But clearly, the umpire reckons that even with that, it's a wide.
I think it's a bit unlucky there on it, Shaheen. Mitchell had moved so far over, he was pretty much standing on the wide line. If he bowled it at the stumps, he probably would have bowled them out. He wouldn't have reached it.
Well, that wide pushes Lancashire to 199 for 4. Afridi to Mitchell. It's a great Yorker. Brings the bat down. Ball squirts away through mid-wicket. He'll actually come back for 2. He's bowled a really good Yorker there, hasn't he, Afridi? And he's actually conceded 2, and it brings up Lancashire's 200.
I'll tell you what, he speared that in, a few extra miles into the toes there. I think Mitchell was just trying to avoid breaking striking foot, managed to get his foot out of the way and jam the bat onto it, but I think he'll be trotting down there, just thankful he didn't get that on the end of the toe.
So 201 for 4. 4 balls remaining. Some damage could be done here. Mitchell waits, swings up and over, cover. Who's after this one? Oh, it's put down. Diving catch coming up from the deep cover boundary. Full length dive. Chance spilled, and they run back for 2.
Knots do look like they're a bit rusty. Their fielding today hasn't quite been on it. Langston put them under pressure, but a few catches have gone down. That was a tough one.
Yeah, Lyndon James.
They'll be disappointed.
He's coming a long way in from the deep cover boundary. Full length dive. Ball burst through his fingers. 203 for 4. Afridi to Mitchell. Drill down to long on. Hales. Fields. They want to come back and run 2. That's really good running. They've turned what looked like just a kind of a single into 2. Squeezing every run they can here. Lancashire Lightning. 205 for 4.
I think Hales just didn't even expect that. He almost assumed that it could only be 1 because they'd gone straight to him quite firmly down a long on. I think he's feeling a little bit embarrassed. It would have been out if it hit the stumps, direct hit. But, shouldn't have net that 2 in there.
2 balls left. Afridi to Mitchell. It's driven away through the offside. Up towards wide, long off. And they turn and come back for a couple more. It's pushed Darryl Mitchell to 85 not out. From 40 balls, 4 4s and 6 6s.
He looks like he's breathing heavily as well.
Just a bit, yeah.
I think he's not such a fan of the big boundary now anymore. A few less 2s, I think he'd be quite happy.
Final ball of the innings for Lancashire Lightning. Afridi's gone for 47 so far. In and balls. Ball goes through to the keeper. Morse tries to run out to Grandon. They've gone through for a bye.